Welcome to Theme Park the Megway. On this channel, we talk about things to do with little children, whether it's non-theme park ideas or a random day of getting out there and doing something random. Now, today we're actually going to be talking about things to do at Universal Studios with children that are 32 inches tall. Now, our videos will be a mixture of different days together just as we live 2 hours away. This is going to be about talking about what a 32-inch child is able to do. Don't forget though, while you're at Universal, every place is a photo spot with little kids, so make sure you take advantage of that. Now with that, let's begin. Starting off, go ahead, take a picture of the height requirement chart and put it as your wallpaper so you don't have to go into your gallery and use your battery. Now, jumping into Minion Land, there are 2 rides that a 32-inch child is able to ride. Shoes are required on all rides a child rides, regardless of their age or size. Minion Mayhem, you can actually request for stationary seating even if it's an infant, and one adult will have to sit with the child on this ride. Now, moving across the aisle over to Villain Con Vicious 6. This is a moving platform, but they do actually have mini ray blasters. You will have to stand possibly on the side to get one for your little one. As long as they are able to stand still on a moving platform and hold a mini ray gun, they can ride this. Another fun thing to do is check out the shows. Our son and daughter, 2 and 7, both love these shows, especially the dog show, or animal show, I should say. It's a very teachable lesson on how to interact with animals as well as still clean up after yourself, which as a parent, I enjoy 100%, 10 out of 10 approve of this show. It's very cute and it's a great way to cool down out of the hot Florida sun. Let's move on to the Simpsons Land. Of course, there's not much to do except for the Alien Saucer ride. This is a great fun activity for the children, or ride you should say. It's basically like Dumbo at Disney, just from the Simpsons. Now moving to DreamWorks Land, this is a newly renovated area. Make sure you park your stroller in one of these stroller parking areas. They have it between the Puss and Cats game area as well as the Troll roller coaster and Kung Fu Panda water area. So make sure you check those out, as you are not allowed to bring your stroller into the water area. The only place you're allowed to park either way is at the Imagination Land. This is a great show. Both kids love it. They have a lot of fun surprises during the show. Again, another great way to cool down or let the children see their characters. And if it's on a rainy day, there's a chance you can even get your photo taken with them. Just be forewarned that the show on those days will be cut shorter just so they have time to get the pictures with everyone. Now, talking about Kung Fu Panda, this is a water splash area. They have 3 locations of it. Now, the day that we came, it wasn't actually running all that well, so we only got a snippet of it. But take your kid in the splash area, cool down, while your other kid or kids are on Poppy's roller coaster. As you see, our son just loves to hide under the water to see how close it can touch him without touching him. He doesn't like to get wet that much. Now, let's move across the street from the water splash pad over Kung Fu Panda himself, no other than the great Panda Warrior. This is an interactive area just like the Turtle Crush at Disney World. Now we're going to move over to the Pinocchio Village Playground. They are very interactive. This button you see, if you push it, Pinocchio will come out and talk to you. A-Bear gets a kick out of it and loves to show his minion shirt off to Pinocchio every chance that he gets. Now they also have sinks in this area for children, and they are just so adorable. Yes, I'm talking about sinks. They have children-sized sinks and toilets. And as a 32-inch toddler, my son loves to come in here. They even have a footstool in certain shops, bathrooms, I mean, for you to have your toddler wash their hands. Don't forget about SpongeBob and Patrick's store, mainly SpongeBob's store. However, great photo opportunities, and if you go down Hollywood Boulevard, it's another great opportunity just to see your characters. We're going to go back to the Swamp Symphony area, back to DreamWorks Land. This is step on a lily pad and the frog will croak. Our son will stay in this area for at least 20 or 30 minutes. That's not an exaggeration. He loves that he can make the frogs sing. Now at night, it is such a great way to take photos of all the different areas of DreamWorks just because you never know who's lurking around the corner, and it's just a magical place at night. It's so beautiful and lit up so well. Now make sure you pop around every corner because you don't know who's going to be around that corner of DreamWorks Land just hanging out, and you can get your random photos. Now this is actually an area that I was talking about, Media Center. You can go ahead and look at my profile to get more information about that video. Now, I know that the Universal Parade is not going on, and that is currently the Macy Day Parade, which I can't wait to go see it. We're just waiting for the crowds to die down just a little bit before we head out there. But did you know that the bubble ones that they're actually selling, I know it is hurting your pocket for $30 for a bubble wand. However, this bubble wand doesn't just glow up, light up, and shoot bubbles. It also goes with the parades. So certain floats, if you have the bubble on with the sensor on, it actually will connect with the floats and shoot out bubbles and light up as well as the floats do. Now let's move back to DreamWorks Land. We had to go see the parade first. I'm not sure about anybody else's children, but our children can spend the whole day in DreamWorks Land area with no problem. Not getting bored at all. Aiden didn't get his face with the game, so he acted like he fell down and said, "Oh no." But this is a great interactive game. I love that this is all hands-on, and this is pretty much a sensory game, even though that it does not have different materials to make it a sensory game. This is a great interactive game for little kids to see what will happen if they pull the lever, push a button, or anything like that. It is very hands-on. Back to Kung Fu Panda. Now, after the 4:30 show is the last show that they normally have, since the parade starts at 5:30 normally. Now, if you run back there, you'll see it's empty. But to little ones, they'll just see the shadow on the screen and they'll get a kick out of it. Plus, as you see, A-Bear just loves to be alone. Now, we actually were able to catch one show where he was interactive and he chose Aiden, and this is what they said.
Sitting there. There's a lot of you all just sitting there. I just need to make sure that this is not some weird little hunger dream I'm having, but am I right in thinking that there is a little recruit with a yellow shirt with eyeballs on his tummy? That's a real thing that's happening. Those are eyeballs on that little guy's tummy.
Yep.
They are? Okay. And here's my next question. Do those eyeballs work? Are those like his eyeballs, or is that just for decoration?
They're my eyeballs, so I know everything
They're
he's
your
doing.
eyeballs?
Yeah.
Your eyeballs on his tummy?
Yep. I gotta know what he's doing.
Hey, I'm so glad I asked, because if they were going to start blinking on their own and I didn't know, I was going to lose it. Wow, that's awesome. So, and that guy has a burger on his head. Awesome. Okay, you can see why I thought this might be a weird hunger dream I'm having. Because, you guys, I'm always hungry. But it's happening! We're here! You guys are like, because you guys chose a super awesome day to come to training camp.
Now, moving on, we're going to move over to Poppy and Branch's playground. This isn't a regular playground, this is a stationary playground for little tykes. Now, no, there's no swings. However, this is a great area for little children just to come and play with their siblings and not get hurt like they normally do at the regular playground. Now moving on to the merry-go-round. Now these are very stiff just so they can get many years of use out of them, so you do have to use your strength. Moving on, who still has a child or children drinking milk? Those small ones are at Starbucks. The large one is at today's cafe at the beginning of the park across from Minion Mayhem off Hollywood Boulevard. Now, I'm not sure if they really have the night show still going on. I don't believe they do until after the holidays. However, this is a must-see. If you have little ones, I do highly suggest you have them wear earmuffs or earplugs or cover their ears. Now, let's go ahead and hop over to Islands of Adventure off of Hogwarts Express with our 32-inch child. Paw Patrol, my bad. We're not wrong part.
You want to go up there?
Thanks for watching. Bye.